you're a developer transitioning to leadership or willing to do so, are you sure about the choices you're making?
In the Bits of Success series, I'm gonna talk, focus, go through tools to make sure your team is set up for success no matter what. So when we talk about tasks, you'll find possibly some resistance, and this is absolutely normal in every team because everybody has their own idea, and most of the time there is a sort of reluctancy due to being afraid of something, not knowing what you're proposing, and sometimes they might feel you're going against the last trend, which not always is the best thing. You remember that unicorns are always very nice, but they don't exist. So unless you believe in Santa Claus, still you might be very well delusional. When you measure your task by time, there might pop up some questions, among which we shouldn't measure by time because time is wrong. Time can't be actually measured. So we all know the difficulty about measuring time in terms of IT, but I wonder if there is any other discipline that actually finds it very easy to do. So every time you set up a process, there is something to learn, and it's very difficult to express time. But what if you were a consultant? Would you really go and say, I don't know how long this is gonna take, you just pay me? Nobody will let you do that. I don't know, maybe you require a service from someone and you just need, I don't know, your bathroom to be fixed. Would you call someone that stays here forever and then doesn't even solve the problem? Would you be happy? Nobody thinks like that. So we need to stop this way of thinking and revert it to something that makes sense. Remember that every engineer has a precise responsibility, being able to give an estimate of something that the company really relies on. It's exactly an engineer responsibility to be able to provide that number. There are other more effective metrics to measure tasks. I'm very happy to see those, and I'm very happy to accept them if they work. If something is already working, you never change it. But if it's not working, remind them about the cognitive bias. It's so difficult to just guess something that you don't see with the correct perspective. If time is the metric, you're going to blame us if it runs out. So at the very end of their doubts and concerns is blame. They're usually afraid of being blamed because they express time so clearly. Then if they break this kind of agreement, they are feeling guilty about it. So this really has to do with the trust between the company and the team, and between the team leader and the team itself. It's very important that you establish a good relationship with your team and to the other stakeholders, because you're being the bridge of trust between the two. The company is relying on you. Assume all the responsibility and liabilities about it. If you do so, you're pretty sure that basically there's no blame. Or better, the blame is on you. But this is something you can better handle if you're using the right tools. It's a simple task. Let's put 0 points here because it's so easy. It's never easy. If it's easy, you're lucky, and I'm very happy you gain some time to do something else and execute the next task. But definitely, what if something happens? 0 doesn't exist. Nothing is for free. On this point, I suggest you to be strict. Team leads have a superpower, maybe the only one. They can say no sometimes. 0 is not an option. This video is an excerpt from my course, Set Your Team Up for Success. If you liked it, please remember to share it. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.